Hello everybody, my name is Kangaroo Poseidon, also known as KP Games, and welcome to the final Evolve rank video. So today we're ranking the monsters. Now this one's going to be pretty different, because there isn't really a start menu like last time, so I'm just going to kind of start here in the monster selection. And instead of, there's quite a few things, alright. There's obviously the abilities which are more in depth, the monsters themselves, etc. And there's more than their usual. There's 7 instead of 6, so we're ranking all 7 here. Yeah, so I guess I might as well, since we're already here. At number 7 here, we got Goliath. As you can see, I did do stage 3 also. I put it to favorites hunters though, so that way we get more of an interesting fight. But I did want to showcase the abilities at their best, you know. So Goliath here. He's here at number 7 for a few reasons. Now don't get me wrong, I love all these monsters, and this list is actually the most subject to change probably, I think. Goliath here himself is subject to change. So yeah. But there's a few reasons why he's here. One, he doesn't really have too many interesting abilities. I mean, his abilities are basically beat thing to death. Beat thing to death with brute force. He does have fire breath, but you know, other than that, it's mainly just beat the crap out of things until they die. Another thing is Goliath is everywhere. Like, he's everywhere. Which is kind of why I didn't put him any higher. He is a mascot of the game, basically. But he's everywhere. In nest mode, you hatch an egg, it's a Goliath. For defend mode, Goliath minions. You know? You can fight the Goliath monster, obviously. And in the Refueling Tower, there's a perk where you can get a Goliath minion. So Goliaths are just everywhere. You will pretty much always fight a Goliath, regardless of what you do. Probably. There's a pretty strong chance you're going to fight a Goliath eventually. You will fight a Goliath eventually if you're playing Evacuation. Because obviously there's no avoiding it, since obviously Defend has Goliath minions. So yeah, I kind of bumped down. He does all of his abilities. Not all of his abilities are maxed though. So that's why he could change eventually. But yeah, let's look at his skin, shall we? He actually has the most skins out of any monster. So he's got default. He's got the elite hero, which I unlocked. He's got the savage. He's got the magma. He's got the frostbite. And he's got clownfish. So as you can see, quite a few skins, honestly. Quite a few. Now we're going to, we'll go for magma. We'll go for magma here. Now as you can see, drastically different. So, as you can see, you can upgrade abilities with specific perks, right? The more points you put in. So a rock throw, as you can see right there, throw a rock does huge damage. The upgrade's first set ability, when you put more points in it, are increased velocity and increased radius. Leap Smash has increased frequency, so that means you can do it more, and then radius, which means the more area of effect damage it does. And then Charge, duration and radius. So yeah. And then Fire Breath, range and radius. Now Fire Breath is my favorite, because Fire Breath is the coolest, right? So, that's how I usually like to set it up. And since a lot of these would affect the monster, like damage, bonus, damage resistance, movement speed, etc. Stamina, even stamina increase, I feel like would interrupt with the monster. So I'm gonna go for armor regeneration here. I feel like that perk doesn't affect it too much. So yeah. So yeah, we're going to do arena here on Aviary. We're going to show out just what Goliath is all about. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong, I love all these monsters. Like literally, there's not one I don't love. Goliath may be stereotypical and maybe everywhere, but I still do love playing as him, you know? It's just obviously I love the other ones more. I love the other ones more. He is subject to change with number 6 though, so keep that in mind. That could change in the future, because obviously not all of his abilities are maxed out yet. Obviously, well, I guess I can talk about that in a bit. Yeah, we'll talk about that once we get to number 6. But yeah, let's get to it.
Final battle.
Goliath looks amazing. Look at him.
Ready.
I actually gotta figure this guy in my room. Gotta figure my man cave here. Can't climb that? Wow. cheap. What the fuck is this? Alright, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. Oh my god, it's going horribly. Millie's going horribly because I suck, but still. Alright, as per usual, we want to get that medic down. We want to get medic down, because as soon as medic's down, they can't heal anymore. Obviously, medic is the most important upgrade here. Yeah, come on, we got this, we got this. Yeah. Goliath here, not the most unique monster in the world. God damn it, go down already. Did she just say medic? She is the medic. Oh my god, just die. Damn it. Okay, finally. She went down. I'm going to eat for armor. I'm going to eat for armor here. Fuck away, Daisy. And I'm just going to stand near her corpse, because I don't trust them. I'm going to stand near their corpse. I'm going to casually attack, and meanwhile... Yeah, come on, we got this. Alright, come on. Deal as much damage as we can while she's down, you know? Once she's down there, we can focus more on them. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we can do this, we can do this. Just gotta be extra careful here. Alright, there we go. There we go. We want to get him down here. We're actually going on. Nope, we're not. We're not going to heal. We're not going to get armor. I might actually lose this here. I might actually lose this. But yeah. That's the basics. Okay, I might actually win. I might actually win now. Okay, we pinned him. As long as something like a man bird doesn't come and attack us, we're good. We won. And we won anyways. Sweet.
Monster wins.
As you can see, pretty good. Pretty good. Not the most unique abilities in the world, but pretty good. Right, we don't care, we don't care. We're in the rush. There's a lot more to cover for the monsters here. So if you think he could rise more in the ranks, here are his upgrades. So, Fire Breath gets more duration the more you upgrade it, which is actually really good. Leaf Smash, more range. Yeah, I can see that being good. Rock Throw, more damage, which I mean, alright, okay. And Charge, more range. So yeah, pretty good upgrades, honestly. Pretty good upgrades. I haven't leveled him up to max, keep in mind, that's how he could change. The more his abilities upgrade, he could rise above number 6. But yeah, it's number 7. Let's move on to number 6. Alright, so in the number 6 here, we got Meteor Goliath. Now, Meteor Goliath expands on Goliath, and I think it makes him more unique. But at the end of the day, he is a Goliath. Now, he is maxed, that's why I had the elite skin for normal Goliath. Unfortunately, once you get Meteor Goliath up to max, he does not have an elite skin, which is why I kind of debated. He doesn't have any skins at all. But I think overall he's more unique in appearance. He's more unique in abilities and how he plays. And yeah. But obviously Goliath has the upgrades that could happen over time. So, Meteor Goliath, his gimmick is all his abilities now set enemies on fire. He's all about fire damage. So he's more about spreading that damage. Damage over time. Damage over time in AoEs. He's pretty deadly. So yeah, we got Rock Throw. Leaf Smash, Charge, of course Fire Breath, which we gotta get that to max. I kinda wish they renamed some of the abilities, but that's not the end of the world, you know. But yeah, Meteor Goliath I just find more unique, you know? He's more unique than base Goliath. He is more unique now. He does feel more dangerous, you know? Instead of just slap things till they die. But at the same time, he is, at the end of the day, a Goliath. That's kind of the inherent flaw with them, you know? They're kind of used a lot. And while he does change up the Goliath formula, you know, he does feel more unique. He does play more. He does play around better, you know? What am I saying? But yeah, he does play more differently.
Battle.
Due to the fire damage and all that.
Ready.
He does have different stats. I believe he has a bit more armor. Not much, but a bit more. How about this medic? Oh, Maggie. Alright then. Okay, as you can see, the enemies are on fire now. It's pretty useful. I believe the fire breath is weaker technically, but it has a longer duration for when the enemies are on fire, you know? Alright, so let's start spraying some fire. Let's start doing some damage. They tried forcing me away from Val, but I just kind of casually moved out of the way because Orbital Barrage sucks. It really does. It really does. I want to kill Val here. I'm going to eat her corpse for a bit of armor. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to get Daisy down since she's right here. Might as well. Right, there we go. There we go. As you can see, they're doing it's doing damage over time, so Goliath does more concentrate. Meteor Goliath is more concentrate, you know? He could do more damage to them all just in general. Instead of just focus on one enemy. And Meteor Goliath is more unique, so I mean, how could I not, you know? He's got that hammerhead-like head. That's pretty cool. Kind of wish his abilities were named differently, kind of like the other adaptation of the game. The Kraken. But, you know, fortunately not. Fortunately not. Alright. And we won. We won a lot easier. We won a lot easier this time around. Meteor Goliath is more fun in my opinion though. He's got that spread damage. He mixes up Goliath. He's more fun to play as and fight against the normal Goliath, because you know Goliath is pretty basic. But yeah, it's number 6. On to number 5. Hold up. Hold up. I forgot to show you the upgrades. My bad. I'm editing this back in. Fire Breath, extra duration, leave smash range, rock throw damage, charge range. Now I think these suit Meteor Goliath better, because leap smash more range, and charge more range. That means you're going to be hitting more enemies and setting more enemies on fire. The more likely you are to hit them, you know. Now is your rock throw more damage and fire breath duration. Yes, that sounds great. But yeah. Okay, now on to number 5. Okay, so in the number 5 here we got Elder Kraken. Now Elder Kraken, pretty badass in design, honestly. I mean, he looks very cool. He looks very cool. I love how you kind of see his old eyes. Like his old eyes is kind of like where his old eyes used to be. Like you can see those marks on his face, right? And instead he's got that big orb for an eye, the big magic ball. Now Elder Kraken, pretty cool. There's a few problems with normal Kraken compared to him, though. I mean, compared to normal Kraken. Alright, so we got Lightning Strike. Here's upgrades. Frequency, radius. Banshee Missiles, speed, radius. Chain Lightning, range and radius. And Death Spiral, duration and radius. So as always, let's go even for the most part. And I personally like Death Spiral. I think that's my favorite. Lightning Strike is pretty cool too, though. Lightning Strike is pretty cool too, though. Duration, radius. Yeah, we'll go for that. Now, Elder Kraken is more melee based. He's more melee based. He's more up close and personal in your face, unlike normal Kraken. Which actually I think makes him worse than normal Kraken. Now don't get me wrong, like I said, I love all these monsters. So even if I think one is better than the other, I still love the other, you know? But Elder Kraken, I feel like he takes away what I liked about the original Kraken. Because the original Kraken's flight ability changed the gameplay a lot. I'll get more onto that in a bit, but yeah. I don't like how quickly Elder Kraken drops to the ground. I don't like how he's more, I guess, combat based, more physical based. He's very cool looking, but I don't know. He isn't as interesting to fight or play as, in my opinion. Alright, let's get that going. Yeah, as you can see, we can no longer, we can't do the range attacks here. Ah, come on, we got this, we got this. Alright, we got the death spiral there. Come on, we got this, we got this. There we go. Alright, we're going to force them away here. Alright, he's basically volunteering himself here. Yeah, there we go. These are not looking pretty for them, honestly. Elder Kraken for the win. Elder Kraken for the win. Alright, come on. Let's get some of our armor back here. Let's get that nice wind shot. Very pretty. Very pretty like. Alright, come on. We got this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's not as fun as the original Kraken, though. That is pretty cool, that eye effect, though. I'll admit. This tentacle wing effect thing is also pretty cool. These tentacle wing things. I'm not sure what they are. They act like wings, but they're like tentacles at the same time. It's weird. But yeah. As for abilities, Lightning Strike, increased damage. Banshee Missiles, increased damage. Chain Lightning, increased damage. And then Death Spiral, increased damage. And obviously, he doesn't have skin similarly to Meteor Goliath, which kind of confirmed his place here. So, yeah. Instead, it just unlocks normal Kraken Elite skin. So yeah, he's the only, I think he's the only monster that I think is concrete where it should be. Like, he will not change. I think I'm pretty confident with Elder Kraken being in number 5. So yeah, it's number 5, on to number 4. So in the number 4 here, we got Wraith. Now Wraith, once again, subject to change with number 3. But Wraith is pretty cool. Wraith is pretty cool. Obviously, she's subject to change with number 3. So, she's got quite a few skins. She's got default. She's got that sexy elite, which I'm going to go for. She got that magma, and she got orca. So we're going to go for elite here. We're going to go for elite. And here are her abilities. Orb Blast, you could teleport and do some damage. When you upgrade and put more points in it, it increases the radius and range. Abduction, where you could kind of aim and then take an enemy away, drag them towards you, etc. Take them with you. You can increase the frequency once you upgrade it, so more often happens, I believe. And then range. Decoy, which this ability used to be so good. I feel like it's nerfed now to where it's just I feel like it's kind of been somewhat nerfed into the ground. I don't like it that much anymore. I don't know. I'll talk about that in the middle of the match. But yeah, once you upgrade it, increase frequency and duration. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then Supernova. Once you upgrade, you get increased radius and duration. So yeah, we're going to go max Supernova here. We're going to put some in the decoy, some in the Warp Blast and Abduction. As per usual, armor reduction, armor regeneration. Doesn't really affect the fight all that much. Now, Wraith is cool. Wraith is cool to both play as and fight against. Wraith is more stealthy like, right? Obviously by decoy now she turns invisible and she uses it. And the fact that she can abduct enemies, you know? No, that's not good. Wi-Fi network connection lost. Oh well. And it's not going to affect the recording, right? I'm still going to record this. But yeah. But yeah, Wraith, pretty good. Her supernova is a beast. I do like how she messes with your hunts though. I do like how she could throw you off with a decoy, for example. That is pretty cool.
Battle.
Gosh, she looks great with Elite.
Ready. Fight.
Alright. Let's go on ahead and get our decoy going. Decoy lasts a bit too short for my taste. I mean, it's good. It's still a good skill. But I feel like it could have been a little bit longer. It's been nerfed since it first came out, you know? Obviously, it's been pretty nerfed. Yeah, I don't like using abduction all that much. I'm just doing it to showcase it to you guys, you know? Alright, come on, we got this, we got this. God. So annoying. Right, come on though. But yeah, she could really throw a team off with the decoy. Which I really like. I really like that. God, Hank, fuck off, you dick. Right, no, 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 you're getting down, you're getting down. I'm done with your shit. God. Hank and Valor are an annoying team, aren't they? They are pretty annoying. There we go, finally. God. Yeah, as you can see here. You're going down next, Hank. You are going down next. No. Just no. You're going down too. Alright, come on, we got this. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope, 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 nope. You were going down too, Markov. You were going down too. Nope. Get down. Just get down, die. There we go. She's not the most toughest of monsters, but she is pretty low profile. She is pretty cool. She's pretty stealthy. That stealth can mix up the gameplay pretty well, I think. That decoy is pretty cool. But yeah, the next few, I feel like a pretty obvious reasons as to why they're higher. Except for maybe number 3, you know. So when you upgrade Wraith's abilities, you get increased damage for Warp Blast. Abduction, you get increased range. Decoy, increased damage, which I don't like that. I don't know. This feels, eh. The decoys are pretty stupid in my opinion. Like, they've been nerfed to the ground, I feel like. I don't know. I wish they were smarter, basically. And Supernova, increased duration. That's actually really good. But yeah. She's number 4, possibly candidate for number 3. Now, let's move on to number 3. So, in at number 3 here, we got Behemoth. Now, Behemoth is interesting. He is candidate to swap, right, obviously. But he's got pretty good abilities. He's got a lava bomb, which creates, he can fire, a lava bomb from his mouth, and it kind of separates into multiple smaller lava bombs, which is pretty cool, pretty useful. It does a lot of damage to a pretty big area, honestly. He's got tongue grab, where he can just stick his tongue out like a lizard, you know, frog, lizard, etc. He can stick his tongue out though. Grab enemies from range, which is pretty cool. He's got fissure, where you can send like a shockwave into the ground, and go up walls and go down surfaces, so etc. Which is pretty cool. Which is honestly pretty cool. I feel like it's pretty cool, you know. And then we got Rock Wall. Now Rock Wall has a pretty interesting ability, honestly. Rock Wall raises up a rock wall, and it can increase in size. You know, the more you. Okay, so it creates a giant wall. You can block off enemies past or trap enemies in between it, right? Which is pretty useful. And now let's go ahead and look at Behemoth's skills. I mean, not skills, skins. He's got default. He's got the elite right here. And he's got Turtle Rock Gold in this edition of the game. So we're going to go for what do you want to go for? What do we want to go for? Let's just go for that Turtle Rock Gold. That looks pretty fancy. But yeah, Behemoth's pretty cool. So as per usual. But I wanted to get to max. Oh yeah. Lava Bomb, every point you put into it increases velocity and radius. Tongue Grab, every point you put into it increases velocity and range. Fissure increases velocity and range. And then Rock Wall increases height and width. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think I want to go for what do I want to go for? Not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind that Lava Bomb upgrade. Actually sounds pretty cool. Although Rock Wall. You know, I'm gonna show you how big that thing can get, because the Rock Walls are massive. The Rock Walls are absolutely massive. But there's a few other reasons as to why Behemoth is above rate. I haven't really been showing them off, but every monster has a traversal method, right? Meteor Goliath and Goliath can jump around. Okay, sure, whatever. Elder Kraken can fly, although not for very long. He has a lot shorter flight time, you know, compared to normal Kraken. Raid can teleport around, which is pretty cool, I guess. But Behemoths, I feel like, is one of the traversal methods that changes sort of the fight around a lot. So what Behemoth does is he'll curl up into a ball and start rolling around. Now instead of, obviously, well, the bars, he has just one big meter. So watch this, for example. As you can see, we're kind of rolling in on them. And you could actually run into enemies, run them down, you know. Alright, come on, we got this. Nope. I'm gonna trap them into a lava bomb here. Alright, come on, we got this, we got this. So as you can see, it's pretty dangerous. He does have a unique weak spot as well, which is another reason why I put him up above. Right. So, instead of like normal head weakness, Behemoth actually has like in lore he has like armor plating protecting his face. So instead his weakness is his stomach. You can actually see his internal organs. I don't know if I can show it off in here. Maybe in a bit. Right, let's throw it down the lava bomb. Throw down the lava bomb, create an area of damage. Alright, come on. There we go. There we go. We're starting to really tear them apart here. Nope. I missed. I just missed. As you can see, that rock wall is huge. That is the rock wall. The whole entire thing was the rock wall. Pretty massive, to say the least. Alright, let's do that. Let's create an area where they can't really fight us. Let's go ahead and heal up some armor. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and kill Markov here. Markov doesn't really stand much of a chance when he's trapped between us and the rock wall here. So, yeah. And I just pulled Hank in for the kill, pretty much. Alright. Lava Bomb. Behemoth is very tanky as well. He's the most tanky of the monsters. So that's pretty cool as well. He's big tank. He can roll around. It's not the most fastest of traversal methods, but the fact that he rolls around is based on the meter. The fact that he can do damage while you're in the ball and you run things over is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm going to eat up here. I'm going to eat up. I shot real pretty. Real pretty like. And I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, for some reason it does that. The camera kind of blocks you off and you try to look in your face. But yeah, Behemoth's intestines are actually sticking out. That's his weak spot. So his weak spot is his stomach. It has a unique weak spot. As you can see, he did damage right there.
Monster
But yeah.
wins.
Behemoth is overall very cool. He feels very tanky. He is a tank. He has a very cool AoE attacks that really change the fight up too. Which I really like. Rockwall is just a game changer, I feel like. And that Lava Bomb creates a pretty big area where you just cannot go. Combine that with Rockwall and that's pretty dangerous. Of course you got Fissure, Control Up Surfaces, and of course Tongue Grab. Now, if you think he can rank up higher, or if you think the upgrades Arena for him, Lava Bomb increases damage. Rockwall increases duration, Fissure increases damage, and Tongue Grab increases range. So pretty good upgrades. Pretty good upgrades. You know? But yeah. That's number 3. Moving on to number 2. Alright, so in the number 2 we got Kraken here. Now Kraken, once again, subject to change. Subject to change. As you can see, not all of his abilities are maxed out. He does have max Lightning Strike and Aftershock, but Banshee Mines and Vortex are not maxed out yet, so he could change. Now Kraken, there's so much to say about Kraken. Right, there's so much to say about Kraken. Like I said, he could possibly switch to number 1 someday. He's pretty unique. He's Cthulhu. He's basically Cthulhu, right? He's got pretty good amount of skins too. It's not the most amount of skins, but it's good enough. So he's got default here. He's got the elite, and he's got magma. Now, I go for a default. The default's pretty sexy, honestly. Yeah. Well, no. Let's actually go for a magma. So yeah, he's got pretty good skills too. Lightning Strike. Unlike Elder Kraken's Lightning Strike. Now I can finally talk about why I like Kraken more. Well, there's more than just this, but Lightning Strike, you can move around. You could technically move around where Elder Kraken's Lightning Strike would happen too, but once it actually starts, you can't move it around. Lightning Strike, you could move around until it blasts, you know? Banshee Mines, instead of the missile, the one projectile, it fires multiple mines. Just kind of like call it, just kind of sit there, and then they'll activate. Aftershock, somewhat similar. Create an area of effect is bigger than the chain lightning ability, but doesn't, you know, chain. And then Vortex, instead of the Death Spiral. Pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and get even. Lightning Strike, once you put more points into it, you increase the frequency, so the more common you can use the ability, and you increase the radius, the blast radius. Banshee Mines, you can increase count, which I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I think it's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like they could have done something like damage instead. I mean, they're already pretty damaging, but still. You could increase the count and radius, which is pretty cool. Aftershock, increase frequency and radius. And then Vortex, velocity and radius, so increase the speed that it fires. Now I'm going to go for we'll go for Banshee Mines. And armor regeneration. Now Kraken, like I was talking about, Behemoth's traversal method, unlike the most of the previous monsters on the list, changes up the fight. You know, he can roll into you. He rolls around instead of, you know, jumping around or whatever. So it can actually damage you, and it's based on the meter. So it's one of the more unique monster traversal methods. Kraken though has what probably is the most unique traversal method in the game. And this is the reason why I didn't like Elder Kraken all that much. It removes one of the best aspects about Kraken, and its focus is more on melee, you know? What I like about Kraken is you can fly. You can fly into the air, and you can stay up for longer.
Final battle.
As you can see, here's our Cthulhu beast.
Fight.
Brutal. But yeah. Let's get to it. Let's start bombarding them from the air. As you can see, he has a ranged ability, unlike Elder Kraken. Elder Kraken, as you saw when we play as him, he can only kind of fly into the air and melee things to death. Not the case. Not the case with normal Kraken though. Normal Kraken legit flies. Alright, come on, we got this. So he can fly into the air, he can dodge around. And I know we don't talk about the abilities all that much in this game when we're talking about hunter rank or character ranks, you know. But I do want to mention this. Combine the Kraken, right? Combine Kraken with stamina recharge, because stamina recharge allows them to fly in the air for longer. So you're basically having an aerial squid beast, which is pretty cool. Now, Hank is being a pain in the ass, as per usual. Alright. I might actually lose this. God, they're such an annoying team. God, now I know how the monsters felt when I was playing as Hank. Annoyed. Alright, come on, we got this. Okay, so now I get to just blast him from range. So I'm gonna go after Hank here, because Hank's a big pain in the ass. Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away, Daisy. Get away. No. Get away. You're not going. Not today. Maybe some other day, though. Nope, 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 that's not what I meant to do. Woo! As you can see, it's getting pretty intense here. It's getting pretty intense. Oh, come on, we got this. We got this. We got this. Come on. Oh, come on, we got this. Right, we might actually lose this here. We might actually lose this. Oh, this is going to be very close. Woo! Too close for comfort. But yeah, Kraken's is fun, right? His traversal method not only changes how you play as him and fight, like, okay. His traversal method changes how you fight them a lot and how you play as them. Because obviously you're mostly used to monsters fighting on the ground, right? But then you got this squid lightning beast just flying into the air, bombarding you from the sky. Which is pretty fucking cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And yeah, it just changes it up so much. He's got good abilities. He's pretty cool looking. Just overall, fantastic. Now, upgrades. Banshee Mines increase damage, Aftershock increase damage, Lightning Strike increase damage, and Vortex increase damage. So he's all about that damage. I imagine once you get him to max, he's just gonna be a beast, right? He would be a beast. But yeah, he is number 2, candidate to change to number 1. But speaking of number 1, let's go on ahead and see what my favorite monster is. Alright, so in at number 1, and subject to change, subject to change is Gorgon. Now it could be subject to change with Kraken. Kraken's pretty close, but Gorgon. If you watch my Let's Play, you'll know that I talked about her. There's just something special about her. So you probably won't be surprised that she's high on the list, but you might be surprised that she's number 1. So let me go over exactly why. So for skins, first of all, default Turtle Rock Gold. We got that Sexy Elite, which I'm probably going to go for. And the Scarab. That Scarab's pretty good, but I think I feel like I writing about it now. So we're going to go for that Cave Spider Elite look. Here are her abilities. She's got Web Snare. You could, well, spit a web out, which is anatomically incorrect for spiders, but okay. But yeah, you could spit out a web, and it slows enemies down, and either poisons them or uses acid, I'm not sure. You could spit out a spider trap, well, spit out, but fire out of your abdomen, the correct place where web should go. Yeah, but yeah, you could just spit out a spider out of your abdomen, the butt area. I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. Which, by the way, it'll act as a minion. It'll carry enemies away. It'll kind of hide in place, though. Yeah, acid spit, which creates field of acid wherever you spray. I'm pretty sure it does impact damage too once it hits. And then mimic. We got mimic here. Mimic is pretty cool, as you can see. You can create a clone of yourself that you can use to fight, and you can blow up in either 2 ways. Either the mimic dies while fighting, or you could self-destruct it automatically. I mean, not automatically, manually. If you do take damage though, it'll remove the mimic. So, for its upgrades, we got speed, and for Web Snare we got increased speed and increased radius each point you put into it. Spider Trap, increased range and increased health, which, I mean, the range part is kind of weird in my opinion, but okay, I guess. We got Acid Spit, duration and radius, that's pretty good. Then we got Mimic, we got health and radius. So as always, let's go ahead and get a good even split. For our abilities, what do we want? Duration and radius. You know what, I usually go for Mimic. Spider Trap sounds pretty good too, but I'm gonna go for one of these, because I don't really go for them all that often. Speed and radius. We'll go for Acid Spit here. We'll go for Acid Spit. Let's create that field of acid. Yeah, Gorgon's just awesome. I mean, she's a giant spider monster. She has a unique traversal method similar to the Kraken, which is the reason why Kraken's so incredibly high compared to Elder Kraken. Because Elder Kraken removes what made normal Kraken so high on the list, you know? He's still very cool, but from a gameplay standpoint and perspective, he's not as interesting or unique. No offense to Elder Kraken, I guess. But yeah, he's just not as interesting to fight against or play as. It was just kind of rush down, beat the crap out of him. More so than normal Kraken, who just kind of, you know, uses the air to his advantage, which is pretty interesting, shapes up the gameplay. He can fire from range, and we also got slugs, as you can see. Very lovely stuff. Now, I didn't get to I actually recorded this before, but I didn't get to show this off. Look at this. You can actually cling on the walls, as you can see here. And then you could go ahead and launch yourself. Like that. We're gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, you could go on ahead, web sling around. You can actually cling onto the wall, which is a pretty unique ability to say the least. You got several cool aspects, right? You got several cool aspects about Gorgon. Well, when she's on the wall, which is obviously a game-changing ability. Now the AI doesn't really do it, since, you know, Evolve is no longer an online kind of game. But yeah. So you won't be seeing the AI really do it. I've never really seen the AI do it. But you can do it, which changes up the gameplay pretty well. It's a bit of a shame, admittedly, that the monster itself can't do it when you fight against it. But it's pretty cool regardless. Changes up gameplay. You can fire the spider trap, you can fire the web snare. And you can fire the acid spit, all from that ability. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, here we go. Now here we go, here we go. So yeah, that's Mimic, because I want to show them all off. There's a spider trap right there. And yeah, look at that. I don't think it's anyone for it. Gorgon is my number one. She has a traversal method that changes up gameplay. More so than I think Behemoth. Maybe less so than Kraken, I will admit that. But still, it changes up quite a lot. And it doesn't really only change up the hunter side of things, but it's still a pretty cool mechanic, you know? She's got pretty interesting abilities. And her upgrades are pretty good. So Acid Spit. Increased damage, which that combined with the duration and radius is actually really good. Web Snare, increased speed, pretty good. Mimic, increased radius, that's the only one I'm kind of iffy about. I don't know. I feel like it could have been like damage or health. And radius, I mean, okay, I guess. And Spider Trap, increased health, that's pretty good. So she's got a good selection of skins. She's got some pretty cool and unique abilities. She's awesome looking. Like, I love the horror aesthetic. I love the fact that she has worms crawling all over her abdomen. That's really cool. I love that she could create was basically mimic creatures. You know, she could create a mimic Gorgon. She could create a spider. That's pretty crazy. She has overall pretty cool abilities. You know, unique traversal method, good amount of skins. And yeah, that is why she is my number one. Now, like I said, she could be subject to the change of Kraken. Kraken isn't upgraded to the max yet, so he could change. I had to kind of knock him down a bit because he wasn't as difficult. But those upgrades are pretty big upgrades. Admittedly, there are only 2 left, but I think those could change the tide for Kraken there. Those could change it. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. They're both fantastic monsters, but I think Gorgon kind of edges it out, at least right now, just a little bit more, you know? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the last Evolve Ranked. I hope you guys enjoyed the Monster Ranked. And yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to share it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.